we're a little more than a month away from those March primaries. Election offices across East Texas are adjusting to new rules around mail-in ballots as people register to vote. Our Ashley French joins us. She's live outside the Smith County Elections Office with what you need to know when dropping off your application. Ashley.
Mara, Smith County accepted over 100 ballot applications as of yesterday. Now, 20 others were rejected due to errors our officials found on the paperwork. But voter officials tell me that they're working with voters to ensure they have the right application in hand to ensure that every ballot is counted.
We had accepted 110 applications. We had rejected 20. And of those 20, 10 of them were just the wrong application.
The state of Texas created a new mail-in ballot application due to the new laws created in the last legislative session. On the right-hand side of the application, you'll notice a section now requesting personal identification.
There is now a requirement for voters who choose to vote by mail to supply their personal identification number, whether it's their driver's license, the last four of their social, an ID card number, something like that.
If that section is not filled out, your application will be rejected but not denied.
So we informed the voter, we sent them the new application. All they have to do is resubmit the new application.
The administration office is helping voters to ensure they have the right ballot in hand for their vote to be counted. But with that also presents a new set of challenges.
But it's who can request the application. My office is no longer allowed to send an application to anybody except the person who's requesting it. So if a wife calls and requests two applications, one for herself and one for her husband, we have to actually talk to her husband before we can send an application to him. That's where we're running into more trouble.
If you happen to have a relative or a friend who is disabled, here's what Michelle advises.
I guess the workaround for that is the voter can still, or the voter's assistant or caregiver or whomever can still print those applications off.
Now, mail-in ballots can only be hand-delivered to this office behind me. On Election Day, the ballot can be hand-delivered by the voter themselves, but you must provide a photo ID. Now, if you plan on resubmitting an application to vote in the primaries, this office must receive it by February the 18th in order for it to be counted. Mara?
Thanks so much, Ashley. Some good information there. And here's a quick reminder about some important dates for Texan voters. The last day to register to vote for the March primary is on Monday, January 31st. The first day of early in-person voting is on Valentine's Day. That's Monday, February 14th, and it runs through the 25th. If you qualify for a mail-in ballot, you can request one up until February 18th, as Ashley just mentioned, and Election Day is on March 1st. That's also the deadline to postmark a mail-in ballot.